Diddy's empire is crumbling. Federal raids, sex trafficking charges, leaked hotel footage. This isn't drama, this is criminal. It's also a fruit pop.
Puff.
Okay.
He telling me we got to kick in this shit. And he was like, yo, why don't we like go shopping or some shit? I mean, like, I pay for it. And I was like, what the fuck this nigga just say? This is shit that goes on. Because you're a little fruit pop. It's a fruit pop.
It's unraveling fast. Recent federal raids and disturbing new footage, and a growing list of explosive allegations. This isn't a celebrity scandal. This is a case that's going to destroy everything he's built. We've dug deep into the latest updates. It's going to shock you like a lightning bolt.
I had sex with Cassie and Sean. Basically, he would masturbate and tell me what to do with Cassie. I had like 15 encounters, and I heard lots of business. Because what they would do is Sean talks a lot on the phone and on the TV with speakers and stuff, and I was like a sex slave, okay? Ross, which they good buddies, okay? They're gay.
Who?
Both Diddy and Ross and Khaled. They're all gay. Okay?
DJ Khaled, Rick Ross, and P. Diddy?
Yeah.
They all gay?
Yeah.
The Diddy fruit pop case has just started. This trial could rival OJ. This case is already historic, forcing women to perform in drug-filled freak-offs. Diddy was arrested last September. Faces charges of racketeering, conspiracy, sex trafficking, and transportation to engage in prostitution. Diddy has pled not guilty to all charges and is denying all the allegations. Earlier this month, he rejected the plea deal during his early pre-trial hearing.
Puffy or Diddy P. Papa Diddy Pop?
Diddy Pop could spend the rest of his life in prison. Federal prosecutors allege that Combs ran a criminal enterprise, his expansive business empire, aided by associates and employees that engaged or attempted to engage in crimes, including sex trafficking, kidnapping, and forced labor. Also arson, bribery, incitement to engage in prostitution, and obstruction of justice. If that was wild, buckle up, because we're just cracking the surface.
Hold up. Say you got that 550. You talking about that Benz, nigga? Say I got that 550. I'm talking about them M's, nigga.
The indictment accuses Diddy of sex trafficking 3 women, granting and threatening to withhold financial support, and supplying them with drugs, getting them high as a kite. The so-called freak-offs were allegedly directed by P. Diddy Pop, ranged with help from associates, including Cassie, it seems. Prosecutors also allege that these freak-offs happened regularly. Combs supplied a variety of drugs and heroin, crack and cocaine, LSD, PCP, angel dust, all that stuff to victims, all to keep the victims obedient and compliant. Combs has repeatedly denied all the allegations against him. His legal team has said that any group sex was consensual. Their accusers are former long-term girlfriends who were involved in consensual relationships. The indictment also includes accusations of physical abuse. That for years, Combs assaulted women, beating them up like he thought this was the WWE or something.
Oh no, she trying to slap him again.
Key piece of evidence expected to be presented in trial, which they're calling a smoking gun. It's hotel security footage from 2016, which shows P. Diddy kicking and dragging and beating up his girlfriend Cassie. You all seen that footage already, I'm sure. If not, here it is.
The LAPD officer who came upon the pair in the hotel in LA after Diddy assaulted Ventura. I mentioned the graphic detail of the testimony that has been happening, particularly with the second witness. Eyewitness News.
Prosecutors say he paid to bury it. Prosecutors allege that Cassie was trying to leave a freak off at the hotel at the time. Puff Daddy Pop paid the hotel $100,000 for that footage of the security cam, which CNN then found and leaked. After that leak, P. Diddy went to social media to apologize because he's a little hoe-ass boy.
It's so difficult to reflect on the darkest times in your life. But sometimes you gotta do that. I was fucked up. I mean, I hit rock bottom. But I make no excuses. My behavior on that video is inexcusable. I take full responsibility for my actions in that video. I'm disgusted. I was disgusted then when I did it. I'm disgusted now. I went and I sought out professional help. I had to go into therapy and go into rehab. Had to ask God for his mercy and grace.
Several months before, Cassie filed a civil lawsuit against Diddy, alleging physical abuse, sex trafficking, and rape. The lawsuit was settled with undisclosed terms the day after it was filed, with Diddy's representatives saying that the settlement was in no way an admittance of wrongdoing. Cassie is a key witness testifying against Combs in the trial.
What was Sean's reaction when he saw Cassie enter the courtroom?
You know, attorneys say that this is the first time that they've met since 2018 when she attended the funeral for Kim Porter, which is the mother of Sean Combs' 3 children. So to watch Sean Combs watching her was really interesting because they haven't seen each other in at least 6 years. But he can't say anything. You know, this is a moment for him where he has to be silent. And right now we're hearing what she says in terms of what happened during the course of their over 10-year relationship.
Is he showing any reaction to what she is saying on the stand?
I can tell you that immediately, the moment she opened her mouth, you could see that Combs was listening intently to everything that she has to say, as well as those jurors. People know that she was that star witness, the key person in all of this. When you think about that civil suit that came out in 2023, that was settled the day after, she really is the person that connects all the dots. When you look at the indictment and you look at some of the charges, she's the one talking about the freak-offs and what was involved and how she had to act.
Now, before I get into these next important aspects that make you understand the drama that's really going on, make sure you hit that subscribe button. You want to stay up to date with what is going on in the world of hip-hop news, and hip-hop related content, bitch.
We had the presidential suite where we was at. So I opened the door and the dude said, "Yo, I'm here for my cousin." I said, "Who your cousin?" He said, Ja Rule. I said, "Well, he busy right now." He said, "He busy doing what?" I said, "He with Puff. They're in the room. They busy. They don't want to be bothered." He said, "Well, I'm going in there." I said, "Bro, you ain't going in there because he told me they don't want nobody to be bothering them." He was like, "Yo, I don't care, man. I'm going in there." He tried to bum rush me. I grabbed him and threw him against the piano. When I threw him into the piano, Puff and Ja Rule runs out the room. Puff got his towel, Ja grabbing his towel, but they butt the naked. And so then Ja was like, "Yo, what's going on? Yo, Gene, that's my cousin." He know me well, you know, and Puff was like, "Yo, Gene, what happened?" I said, "He tried to get in the room. I told him he couldn't get in the room." And he was like, Puff looked at Ja. He said, "Yo," Ja said, "You ain't want to go in that room because there's a lot of freaking going on."
For years, many people suspected Diddy of all kinds of different things, as far as like being weird and freaky and whatnot. People have made comments about him possibly being involved with the murder of Big and also Pac. There's also been a slew of other mysterious deaths surrounding Diddy, such as his former wife, Kim Porter, Black Rob, and a whole bunch of other folks who was around him somehow mysteriously died. A lot of these deaths seem mildly suspicious in my opinion. And if you're asking me about it, I think Diddy did it. Did Diddy do it? He did it. He done it.
I don't want to do it if Diddy did it. Did Diddy do it?
Diddy did do it. Diddy did it.
Damn it, what didn't Diddy do?
That's all I got for you guys right here, man. Make sure you subscribe. I'm not trying to go to prison with Diddy, so I'm trying to keep making it on YouTube. So subscribe to me. You know what I'm saying? Like, share, comment, and watch one of these new videos I got here for you.